Doraemon really exists and once saved the world. I used to think like you that Doraemon was just in cartoons, but he actually came to our world. You've all forgotten. I don't know if you'll see this diary, but there are truths you must know. The above is from a strange diary. A playground reported a huge old Doraemon statue appeared with this odd diary in its pocket. The diary tells a story of Doraemon saves the world. I thought it was a child's fantasy, but the truth is far beyond imagination. Here's the full diary content. July 9th, 2013. Mom and Dad finally took me to the new playground today. It was crowded and fun at first, but then something weird happened. I saw my balloon fly up and vanish into thin air. It didn't fade slowly, it just disappeared suddenly. Then a strange alarm sounded nearby. I saw the top of the tallest building nearby suddenly vanish as if sliced off. Then the second tallest, the third tallest, all tall buildings were cut off, except the Doraemon statue I liked. Then, terrified screams erupted throughout the playground. Mum and Dad looked worried, trying to call, but there was no signal. Huge bird-like creatures appeared in the sky, unlike anything I'd seen. It circled above. Mum and Dad wanted to leave the playground. Then we met the first person trying to escape. He said there was no way out. The playground was suddenly surrounded by forest, full of giant monsters and man-eating creatures, like zombies. Step into the forest, and terrifying creatures flood towards you like a tidal wave. More people who tried to leave returned, all telling the same story. The world around the playground was instantly replaced. The playground remained, but the sky and surroundings changed completely. No one knew what had happened. July 10th, 2013. Last night's stars vanished. Today's sun rose from the north. People debated. This isn't our world. Nothing's normal today. The real threat isn't forest creatures but people in the city. I witnessed looting and even killing for food. Morality seemed to have vanished. July 23rd, 2013. Some formed a stability group. People cooperated peacefully, fairly distributing remaining food from stores. Everyone, including me, worked without hesitation. Scientists built small generators. Power returned. Fear slowly subsided. July 30th, 2013. Almost 3 weeks have passed unnoticed. Some issues worsened. First, food and water shortages. People planted wheat and potatoes, but it's not enough. Our food and water are running out. It rains occasionally, but few think rainwater is safe to drink. To solve this, exploration teams were sent to the forest. These expeditions usually ended the same way. No one returned. Once or twice, someone came back, but they weren't themselves. They couldn't remember who they were or why they returned. The second problem is the forest, which seemed harmless at first, but soon after power was restored, the forest attacked us. Terrifying creatures and zombies randomly invaded the park. They'd kill indiscriminately on the streets, leaving people helpless. The third issue became clear later, a health problem. Those returning from the forest brought back a strange disease. It spread among people, starting like a fever, slowly evolving into nightmarish changes. Parents called it mutation. These people's bodies twisted into horrifying forms. They lost all reason, attacking everyone without discrimination. Once at this stage, killing them seemed the best option. On September 30th, 2013, to counter forest monsters and zombies, people formed patrol groups, working 24-hour shifts. Where could we see the entire park? Tall buildings were cut off by mysterious forces. Yes, we could climb atop the Doraemon statue. It was now the only high point. From there, patrols could spot monster and zombie movements from afar. Everyone could prepare with advance warnings. By October 30th, 2013, early warnings proved very effective. Over the past month, casualties decreased significantly. We finally slept without constant fear of forest zombies. All thanks to the Doraemon statue. Recently at night, people play music on their phones, listening to familiar tunes we once knew well. People gather around Doraemon, lighting bonfires, dancing together. I haven't seen such joy in ages. Many believed it was our guardian, here to save us. On January 2nd, 2014, scientists recently discovered these creatures don't seem to attack sick people, so people began exploring the forest responsibly. Today, we finally reached the forest's edge. But it was a grim discovery. The forest ended at a vast, endless ocean. This was a disheartening revelation. By February 2nd, 2015, after 18 months, people accepted reality and stopped talking about leaving. Everyone gradually adapted to life here. Days passed, boring and helpless. Adults created stories for the children, always featuring our guardian, the Doraemon statue that protected us. People came to see the statue as our patron saint, praying and singing around. Doraemon became our new tradition. It seemed to give everyone spiritual comfort, providing courage and hope to survive. I hope to join the patrol team to protect everyone with our guardian. The diary has a long gap, resuming 10 years later. January 2nd, 2025. I haven't written in ages. Life's repetitive, nothing noteworthy. I'm writing again due to a recent discovery yesterday. Someone found on the guardian's head the only remaining piece, a radio receiving a keyboard signal that once saved the world, reigniting everyone's hope of returning home. January 10th, 2025. Scientists traced the radio signal's source. They found it came from Doraemon's pocket. Today, they decided to dig into Doraemon's pocket. But many people are conflicted. Should we really damage our guardian? As everyone argued, a piece of chiseled rock fell on its own. The statue's rock is very hard. It shouldn't fall off by itself. So everyone agreed it was a miracle. Doraemon had once again protected us, allowing us to return home. On March 15th, 2025, after completing preliminary preparations, the excavation officially began today. After digging about a meter, everyone was shocked to discover the Doraemon statue was entirely hollow inside, revealing a vast, dark space that seemed to extend deep below. Most surprisingly, everything sent down vanished into the hole, with no one knowing where it went. Many believed the lost items had gone home, a reasonable assumption, as the radio waves came from this void. Scientists unanimously agreed this hole was a portal to our world. On April 15th, 2025, over the past month, scientists debated how to explore the hole, as a major issue needed solving: the safety problem. Items tied to ropes vanished at the bottom, getting cut off like the skyscrapers 5 years ago. This meant anyone entering risked being severed. However, this issue was quickly resolved by attaching cameras to the ropes, connected to screens on the surface. They found ropes only cut when pulled back. If left alone, cameras kept transmitting. As long as ropes weren't retracted, screens received camera signals. Cameras only recorded darkness beyond, nothing else was captured, but they worked until pulled back. This seemed manageable, just something to consider. The second issue, the hole was too small. Humans couldn't enter easily. We tried enlarging it multiple times, but the rock was incredibly hard, resistant to further excavation. Only small children could fit through. After much discussion, and with my parents' consent, they decided to send me into the hole. I remember my parents crying, telling me, "This small playground isn't the life I should have." May 5th, 2025. Tomorrow, I'm leaving this place. They're happy for me again, they tell me. Doraemon's time machine will take me to a better world. Maybe when I return there, I'll find a way to save everyone. I'm not sure if my parents are right. When leaving here, I only took this diary. It has my memories and courage. It'll remind me to come back and save everyone. This diary ends here. Honestly, I don't know if it's all true, but later through X-ray scans, I saw the statue was hollow inside and expanded to adult size. So I think if this diary is true, Doraemon's gadget probably brought the lost people home. I'm not sure if I imagined it, but when I left the playground, I think I saw Doraemon smiling at me.